Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today is an upload day, surprisingly enough, but that's because I got really good internet here at Peace FM and I can be able to upload pretty easily in about an hour. So you guys are getting a special upload day for you guys, so you guys are very, very lucky. Very lucky. I mean, you're especially lucky today that you're getting a double upload, which usually never happens, but since I'm working and I have good internet, you guys will be getting it. Today we're going to be talking about Kawhi Leonard. As at 11 p.m. last night, Kawhi Leonard was confirmed to be going to the LA Clippers for $140 million, which is the max contract for 4 years. Man, I gotta say what a stab in the back stab that was. It was so many stabs everywhere on the piece of my body. I think I was about to die. I was not having a good night last night. Yesterday was my birthday and I was having a great day, and then I seen that Kawhi Leonard was going to LA, and in my mind I was like, this is not good at all. This was the only player that was able to do anything for the Toronto Raptors. I mean, you could take a look at the barrage of good players that we had. Vince Carter was never able to do it. Chris Bosh or DeMar DeRozan, they were never able to do it. But my lord, Kawhi Leonard was able to carry this team and pick it up on its back and bring us to the championship that we were all dreaming about. And even as a kid, as me, I was never able to really see any championship. The Edmonton Oilers won their championship in the 80s and one in the 90s. The Toronto Blue Jays won their in the 90s. The Toronto Raptors, for the 40 years that they were in the NBA, never won a championship. And they finally did. So as a young kid like me, who just turned 18, and I get to see this, I think it's the best thing I could ever explain and feel as a kid. It literally made me feel like a kid again, taking a look at the Toronto Raptors winning that championship. I just bought a shirt saying the NBA championship and all the names on the back. Now, yeah, we might not see Kawhi Leonard ever again because he's going to be going to LA to play with Paul George, which that was the one stipulation of the contract, which we'll talk about later on. But I think I always cherish those memories of Kawhi Leonard and that huge three-pointer against the Flyers, 76ers, I mean. I'll never forget the time that me, my dad, and my Uncle Bill were watching Game 7 between the Bucks and the Raptors and seeing the Raptors finally go to the finals. Even I was saying if we didn't win that championship, that was the biggest moment in our lives, even if we didn't win it. We went in and we kicked ass against the Warriors, watching every single game, seeing what we were doing, keeping it up. And I never kept up with basketball that much because I never felt like it was exciting, because I just remember us losing to the Cavs all the time. And every time I watched the game, we were getting our ass kicked by LeBron, which will be happening again. Mediocrity will be coming back for the Raptors, which is a big bummer. Now, why did Kawhi Leonard leave such great team? He had such great friendships with Kyle and Siakam and Danny Green. Why leave the team? And the question for that and the answer for that, I mean, is Paul George. Paul George was part of the stipulation, and that's Kawhi Leonard wanted to play with Paul George for some reason. I have no reason why. I would have to do more research on that, but he wanted to play with Paul George, and the LA Clippers were able to follow through with that with 2 prospects and 6 first-round draft picks. I never get to see those types of trades in the NHL. I mean, if we seen an NHL trade like that, I'm pretty sure everyone would kill that GM, because it's one singular player. Now, NBA is way different than the NHL. The NHL has about 20 roster players, and you need 20 players on your team. You don't just need one player to fix your entire team. You could trade away your entire roster in the NBA, and you could still have a pretty good team. I mean, look at fucking the Lakers, man. They got no one, and they're looking like a pretty good team, or the NBA favorites. With us losing Leonard, it sucks. Our odds of winning the championship go way down. I mean, Siakam, yeah, he's been good. 16.9 points per game, but he's nowhere near what Leonard's status is, unless Siakam just has the miracle season and he gets 26.9 points per game, or whatever the hell Kawhi Leonard had. He definitely did have 26 points per game, but I don't think Pascal Siakam will be able to do that. Now, if he does, and that's great, that's awesome. We get a replacement for Kawhi Leonard, and I think Masai Ujiri knows that we get that in that player, because we were given the same deal. We were given a chance to go after Paul George. Not just that. Not just Paul George. Russell Westbrook. Now, I'm kind of happy because Westbrook is kind of a dick, and he would have just left us anyways because we are Toronto. No one wants to play in Toronto. But we almost got those two guys, but we would have had to give up our boy Pascal Siakam. Not just that, probably a bunch of those first-round draft picks too, which people were saying, pull the trigger. It would have been a great idea to pick up those players. Those players would have been fantastic. Yeah, in 1 or 2 years, but then we would have sacrificed our entire future. What would happen when Kawhi Leonard would leave? What would happen when Westbrook or George? Do we really have the money to do that? I'm not too sure. Now, yes, the future of this roster is going to be very skeptical, as there are a few future players that I'm going to be building around is probably Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby had 7 points per game. Fred VanVleet had an awesome playoffs. He was playing spectacular, and I'm hoping he could do that this upcoming year. There's no really big free agencies that we could go after now. It's practically dead. What do we do now as a team? We wait. We take the time and wait. We lost one of the best players in franchise history. We just wait. And Raptors fans, just be patient with this team. Even if we're going to be going down in mediocrity for a couple years, I don't think we're going to be down there for very long. Masai Ujiri has a plan, and we need to trust his plan. As we've seen on Twitter, he said that, just wait. He got something up his fucking plans or some shit. I don't know, man. Hopefully he has something up those plans of his, because, man, he's a smart man, and I'm hoping he can reel in something, reel in a big deal for the Toronto Raptors. But thank you guys for watching. It's a very sad Saturday, July 6th. I hope you guys have a great day. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.